What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Panthers Advice. Today, man, we got to talk about the defense and really what to expect next year if this is going to be the team. Now, what do I mean by that? Yes, this game, no Josie Jewell, no JC Horn. But what happened against the Bucks was just so inexcusable, right? There was no excuse for it. The game plan, the players, nobody knowing their assignments. I mean, take a look at this play right here. Panthers in a cover 2 look, all right? So, DB's right here, Farley, Mike Will, they're going to play the flats, all right? Look what the Bucks do. Bang, cover 2 look, pierce the front, right? The reason you're doing that, you're trying to pressure the safeties, right? So, you send the tight end basically a go route, a seam route, whatever you want to call it. And what's going to happen is if one of these safeties don't pick this up right here, all right, he's going to be wide open. Now, let's say the safeties, they played the outsides, bang, bang. All right, tight end's going to be wide open. And as you can see, Baker at the top of his drop could have gone to really any of these guys. One right here easily puts us over here on the sideline. DB's not going to be able to play that. Tight end, easy money right there. Or just hit this guy down here, right? Take a look what happens. I mean, he had 3 easy throws. Yes, Josie Jewell was out. But in a cover 2, it looks this bad on film. It's just not a good look. Let's keep it going. The next play we're going to look at made me kind of question how serious were the Panthers when it came to winning this game. And the reason I say that is you have Farley. All right, we just talked about him. You have Farley one-on-one on an island with Mike Evans. No safety help over the top, right? They dropped the edge guy back a little bit, right? Maybe it's like a quick slant. They're going to drop the edge guy, DJ, right there back a little bit. But I'm not going to lie, all right? You don't drop the safeties back or anything right here. You leave Farley one-on-one with Mike Evans, arguably a top 5, top 10 receiver in the league. I mean, that's just wrong, man. That's just wrong. Let's keep it going, though. Next play we're going to look at right here. You could say you blame the backers for not dropping back far enough. But if you go back and look right here, take a look at this. All right, we're going to count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.5 seconds. The secondary, the linebackers haven't been great. But half the time it's because quarterbacks have 5 to 6 seconds to throw the ball. I mean, if he has 5 to 6 seconds to throw it, and look at the pocket right here. Look at the pocket he has. Again, linebacking core hasn't been great. Secondary definitely hasn't been great, excluding JC Horn and Mike Will on some days. But, I mean, if we're going to give the quarterback 5 to 6 seconds to throw, and look at that pocket, what do we think is going to happen? Let's keep it going, man. And this was only the first quarter. If the last play made you sick, just take a look at this one. All right? This is like practice for NFL quarterbacks against the Panthers pass rush. If you don't believe me, take a look right here. This reminds me of early 2000s playing Madden. Take a look. All right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 seconds. 6 seconds. And look how easy it is for him to climb in the pocket, too. And if you take a look right here, right, they run play action, he's going to drop back. Now, for the most part, everything's picked up right here. If this receiver gets out a little bit more, he's probably going to be open because the DB is going to drop down to pick up, I believe, the back out of the backfield, right? As the play develops, he gets an extra 2 to 3 seconds. Look what happens. This receiver scoots out here. He sees that DB drop down right there, and he's wide open. You could blame Chandler right there, the linebacker, but at the same time, 6 seconds. He has 6 seconds to throw, and look at the pocket. Look at him. He's literally climbing his way back into the pocket, and nobody's around him. Nobody's around him. I don't know, man. Let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going. So we've talked a little bit about, no pass rush. However, here's one thing I want to see this year. And you're like, okay, what, better tackling? What I want to see is a DB who wants to hit somebody. Bring me back the good old days of, Taylor Mays, Brian Dawkins. Taylor Mays wasn't even really a great safety, but man, he could hit somebody. Ed Reed. Even go back to Eric Berry with the Chiefs. Bring that back. Because what I saw right here, I mean, this was just bad, right? Dane Jackson, I get it right there. He's got the lineman on him. I get that. But if we look up here, all right, the ball carrier, I believe Bucky, he's 25 yards away from them. Take a look what happens. And then Woods, I mean, some days it feels like Woods wants to hit like Taylor Mays. Some days I feel like he doesn't want to hit. I want to see somebody in the secondary, especially the safety, who's going to pop somebody, man. I mean, this right here. Come on, man. Somebody show me something. The next play we're going to look at, I mean, hats off to the Bucks. You know, they know the Panthers really never run man coverage ever and really blitz. So look at the play they draw up right here. I mean, this is beautiful right here, all right? See the Panthers middle field close. It looks like potentially cover 3. And what's going to happen is they're going to send 87 right here deep, all right? So Farley's going to pick that up. He's going to run with 87 right there, all right? The second Farley goes right here. Watch Mike Evans. He's going to do a little double move, bang, and essentially take this thing to the sideline right here, bang, all right? Slow it down real quick. Little double move, bang, bang. Not even really a double move, more of a stutter step. He's going to stutter, bang. Farley bites on that, all right? Backer, he's sitting in zone coverage, so he's watching Baker right there. And Mike Evans, I mean, he's wide open. Now, Baker, he's going to miss the throw. But, I mean, teams know exactly what the Panthers are going to do. You know, I wish there was some bright takeaways from this game, but there wasn't. I mean, just this play right here alone. You know, once again, Baker, a little pump fake to the screen. Look at this. The receiver, he's wide open in the middle of the field. You know, the other plays, if you want to make excuses for, I get it. But right here, I mean, I would love to hear somebody give me something. I mean, yes, Josie Jewell and J.C. Horn were out. But here's the thing. I don't know that it would make a difference. I really don't know that would make a difference. Because I can't tell, are we playing man or zone right here? Because Mike Will at the top looks like potentially zone. You see him watching the quarterback right there, right? Never really head up on the receiver. But then you watch Jacoby, the linebacker. He's going to go out there. Now, maybe a cover 3 look. So he's got the outside over here. You know, Mike Will has over the top right there. Xavier was supposed to have here in the middle. I don't know for sure. I can't tell. You know, bang. They run the screen. All right. Safety's going to bite down right there. Baker pump fake. Doesn't like it. And what's he do? Right? Receiver wide open in the middle. My guess was to cover 3, if I'm being honest. That would be my guess, but I don't know for sure. You know, either way, this not a good look, man. Let's keep it going. Next play we're going to look at right here. Bucks, a little motion, you know, a little play action from Baker. How does Mike Evans get wide open across the middle of the field? All right, I'm confused by this. All right, you got Dane Jackson playing the nickel right here. You got Farley on the outside, Mike Will over here. All right, they run play action. I don't think we should ever have 3 guys stacked on top of each other within 10 yards. Three guys are stacked on top of each other within 10 yards. You know, I get it. Jacoby right here. He's going to pick up the running back most likely right there because Mike Will is dropping back. And then these 2 guys are just on top of each other in the cover 2 look. I'm confused. I'm really confused. I don't get what's supposed to happen here. I mean, this just sums up the Panthers season right here, if I'm going to be honest. I've never seen this. If somebody wants to explain it to me, maybe I'm missing something, feel free to let me know. But, bruh, like, I don't – I really don't get what we're doing right here. You know, maybe Chandler's supposed to drop back right here. Dane's got the hook right here, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I think we have 1 or 2 more plays left. Let's keep it going. So right here, it's the third quarter, 8 minutes left. This is one of those plays where I was like, okay, I can understand what happens right here, all right? I think Cam Gill, he gets mixed up on what he's supposed to do. Because right there, he's going to play the flat, then pass that off to Dane Jackson over the top, all right? Cam's probably supposed to come back and essentially play the hook, but he goes back to the flat, right? He pushes off the tight end, to go to Dane right there, and I think he thinks that Baker's going to throw it there, so he goes back to play that, and then essentially Cam is going to leave his guy wide open, right? Now, with this play, I would understand if there were mistakes like this being made, right? Because Cam hasn't played a lot. All right, when he does this, am I supposed to, fall back to the hook, play the flat? I get that. But the plays we saw today weren't, silly little mistakes. No, they were big mistakes, man. All right, last play right here. Oh, boy. Let's take a look. Banks and the running back in motion. And, look, this right here sums up the season. Xavier Woods is frustrated, right? Farley's confused. Clowney's confused. Wooten doesn't even know what to do. This is what I'm saying. There's no direction with this defense when it comes to next year. All right, they send the running back in motion. Woods is going to go out there to pick him up. All right, what happens next? All right, Farley comes back here to play the tight end because nobody's playing the tight end. All right, nobody's playing the tight end right there. Instead, Baker goes over the top. What was Farley supposed to do right here? What was Farley supposed to do? It was a lose-lose. And then look at this. After they score, everybody of the Panthers, back of the front seven, or even the front seven included, they're confused. We're on the second to last week of the season, and we're still confused about red zone defense. So that being said, that's going to wrap it up. Obviously, more defensive videos coming, especially as the offseason continues. All right, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Happy New Year. Once again, I appreciate the love and support you guys continue to show me. Take it easy. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Panthers of Ice is out.